Good morning. It's amazing to be here. I'm so glad I'm here. I'm delighted to be here with our Minister, Minister Monte McNaughton, with PA Dave Smith, Greg Horton, President of the Ontario Professional Firefighters Association, with Rob Grinwood, President of the Ontario Association of Fire Chiefs, with members from their associations, with John Paig, our Ontario Fire Marshal. It is really great to be here, and I want to thank everyone for being here. Je voudrais remercier chaque personne qui travaille fort pour assurer la sécurité de notre province. I want to thank everyone who works tirelessly each and every day to keeping our province safe. When Minister McNaughton and I started this week, we were with police officers at their association leadership conference. And today, it's great to be back here together with the Ontario Professional Firefighters Association and our courageous firefighters. We're putting the front line first. And I want to say a personal comment that there has never been in my own generation a Premier and a government more committed to our public safety than Premier Ford and our government today. And we say each and every day that we have the backs of our firefighters. We have the backs of everyone that keeps Ontario safe. It's something that we're very proud of. And through my travels across Ontario, I had a great opportunity to meet many firefighters and volunteer firefighters who keep Ontario safe. We are really proud of that. We're proud that there are over 30,000 firefighters who are keeping our province safe every day from all over our province. These are incredible people. Today, there is an important announcement that Minister McNaughton will share with you in a few minutes, and it is to promote better outcomes, better health outcomes, honoring the service that our firefighters make. I've had the opportunity, as I said a second ago, to travel our province from Lindsay and Sarnia, Port Sydney. I've been to Ottawa, I've been out west, I've been to Thunder Bay, and in a few weeks I'll be up northwest in Kenora and in Fort Frances. And what is the common denominator of everything is the commitment that firefighters make. And that's why today it's important to be here with Minister McNaughton and Parliamentary Assistant MPP Dave Smith to give something back to the firefighters and to reflect that everything they do to keep us safe has not gone unnoticed. Again, it is great to be here. I thank all those for attending, and I'd like to welcome my colleague, Minister McNaughton, to address you.
Well, good morning, everyone. It really is an honor and privilege to be here with all of you today. Michael, thank you for that very kind introduction. You and Premier Ford are tireless advocates for the emergency responders that keep all of our communities safe. Michael, I want to say on behalf of all of those who protect on the front lines, thank you for your leadership. A round of applause for Minister Kerzner, who's doing a great job. And I want to thank Acting Chief Jessup for the warm welcome to Fire Hall 332 here in Toronto this morning. It's also great to be with my parliamentary assistant, a member of Provincial Parliament in Scarborough, David Smith, who's doing a great job at the Ministry of Labour, Immigration Training and Skills Development. Today we are surrounded by heroes in this fire hall. I'm honored today to have my friend Greg Horton here, who is obviously no stranger to anyone in this room, President of the Ontario Professional Firefighters Association, who proudly represents over 12,000 firefighters across every corner of Ontario. Under the leadership of Premier Ford, whose passion for supporting first responders is well known, we're working tirelessly to support each and every one of you. Thank you to all of the everyday heroes that are here today for joining us for the important work that you do to recognize that important work. At any moment, the firefighters who work here can be called out to an emergency, to a house engulfed in flames, an explosion at a workplace, a serious car accident, or an unexpected natural disaster. You do what others won't do. You enter smoke-filled buildings to rescue people, and you battle out-of-control blazes until the last smoldering particle turns cold. Your work truly touches the lives of so many people. Firefighters are often first on the scene to treat the injured and the first to comfort the frightened. You are the very definition of courage and valor as you head into the unknown, into emergencies that are unpredictable and dangerous. You put your lives on the line to save others. You are there for all of us in our greatest need, and we have a duty to be there for you. Firefighters die of cancer at a rate up to 4 times higher than the general population here in Ontario, with 25 to 30 passing away every year in our province. We owe it to you to ensure you have fast and easy access to compensation for these work-related illnesses. Today, I am pleased and honored to announce we are expanding cancer coverage for firefighters. By presuming thyroid and pancreatic cancers are work-related, firefighters will get faster access to benefits and quicker access to the supports they need to recover. The changes we're announcing today would be retroactive to January 1st, 1960, ensuring that those who have these cancers or have had them in the past can get the help they need and deserve. This would apply to all 30,000 firefighters who are full-time, part-time, and volunteers, as well as firefighters employed by First Nations band councils and fire investigators. We're making these changes so that firefighters who are sick can focus on getting better. And today isn't just about the firefighters, but also for their families. We know the impact that cancer has on them, the toll that the disease, the treatments, and in some cases, the loss of their loved ones can take on their lives. This week, I met with Lori Ray. Lori's husband, Larry, was a firefighter in Cambridge for many years, and they got the diagnosis early in 2018 that Larry had pancreatic cancer, and unfortunately, sadly passed away just a few short weeks after that diagnosis. But since then, she has been advocating for her husband and all firefighters and their widows to receive the support they deserve while struggling with this horrific disease. Firefighters look after our families. We need to do what we can to help them and their loved ones. As Minister Kerzner said, and as Premier Ford says many times, we have the backs of the brave men and women who protect and serve us every single day. When I think of how we're working to build a stronger Ontario that truly leaves no one behind, I think of you, the brave firefighters who put your lives on the line in the service of others. To every firefighter here today, we recognize each and every one of you for your bravery and professionalism. You are heroes. You make all of us proud. And on behalf of the province of Ontario and all 15.5 million people, I want to say thank you. So now it's my honor to call upon Greg Horton, the president of the Professional Firefighters Association. Greg and I have spent a lot of time together since June, visiting just dozens and dozens of fire halls across the province, like Minister Kerzner and PA Smith. Greg, thanks for your leadership. To you and your team, you're making a difference in the lives of thousands of firefighters, but most importantly, I think their families. So thank you, everyone.
Good morning, everyone. I will try and keep my composure here as we go through this emotional announcement. Minister McNaughton, Solicitor General Kerzner, distinguished guests, brother and sister firefighters. My name is Greg Horton, and it's my distinct honour today to speak to you representing the Ontario Professional Firefighters Association's 12,000 members. In July of 2022, the Cancer Agency of the World Health Organization, IARC, classified cancer in firefighters as a Group 1 occupational hazard, the highest level of carcinogenic intake possible. Firefighters are routinely exposed to carcinogens, chemicals, and other toxins while working to protect the lives and property of Ontarians. Every firefighter assembled here today has a colleague that they likely know very well that has succumbed to these terrible diseases. Cancer is the leading cause of death among firefighters. 74% of firefighter line-of-duty deaths are caused by cancer. Today, the provincial government has made a commitment to firefighters and their families to recognize that those members who contract thyroid or pancreatic cancer will in fact be recognized as an occupational illness due to their years of service to our communities across Ontario. The importance of this recognition to firefighters and their families cannot be understated. Those that become ill and succumb to this terrible disease will have the reassurance and knowledge that they will not have to worry how their loved ones will thrive after they're gone. The acknowledgement that this line of duty death ensures that the families that are left behind will receive proper recognition of the sacrifice their loved ones have made and the security to continue to move forward. This recognition is not meant to replace the void left by the passing of a loved one. It does not take away the pain or reverse the circumstances that led to their tragic death. On behalf of my brother and sister firefighters and their families, I'd like to thank Premier Doug Ford, Minister of Labour Monte McNaughton, and Solicitor General Michael Kerzner for their unwavering support on this important recognition for firefighters across Ontario. Without you, this would not be possible. Thank you. To the families of our members who have passed and those, unfortunately, yet to contract these terrible diseases, know this: we will continue to work to eradicate cancer from the fire service. We will continue to advocate for improved health and safety policies and procedures, for stronger preventative measures, early detection, and we will continue to advocate for personal protective equipment that is safe for us to use while performing our duty of protecting Ontarians. To my brother and sister firefighters on duty today, stay safe. To everyone assembled here today, thank you for taking the time to attend this important announcement. Thank you very much.
Great. Again, thank you everyone for being here today for this obviously very important announcement. And again, Greg, thanks for your leadership. We're happy to take questions now, or we'll be around for a while afterwards.
We're now going to open it up for media. If you have a question, one follow-up.
Excellent. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate it. Thank you.